Plastics are everywhere in our world, but the process of making them has far-reaching consequences that many of us don't often consider. In this video, we will explore the significant impact that polymer or plastic manufacturing has on both the environment and human health. From greenhouse gas emissions to toxic pollutants, we'll break down how the production of plastics contributes to pressing global issues like climate change and health risks. We'll also look at the steps industries and governments are taking to address these concerns and the innovations shaping the future of more sustainable plastics. Let's first look at some of the environmental impacts of plastic manufacturing. Greenhouse gas emissions from plastic production are a major contributor to climate change. Most plastics are made from fossil fuels like oil and natural gas, which are not only used as raw materials, but also provide the energy needed to make plastic. This process releases large amounts of harmful gases like carbon dioxide and methane into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat, causing the planet to warm up, leading to extreme weather, rising sea levels, and other serious environmental problems. The creation of plastic relies on non-renewable resources like oil and natural gas. These are resources that cannot be replaced once they are used up. When extracting these resources, industries often use methods that harm the environment, such as drilling, fracking, and mining. These methods can destroy natural habitats, pollute water sources, and contribute to deforestation. In other words, plastic production not only uses up precious resources, but also damages the environment in the process. Waste generation of plastic waste is a massive problem. For example, in 2018 alone, the United States produced 35.7 million tons of plastic waste, but only 9.5% of it was recycled. The rest was either burned, which releases toxic chemicals into the air, or sent to landfills, where it sits for hundreds of years without breaking down. Even worse, a lot of plastic ends up in our oceans, forming large garbage patches that harm marine life and ecosystems. When plastic waste is not properly managed, it can end up polluting water bodies and soil. This pollution can affect plant growth, poison animals, and even make its way into the food we eat. Plastic doesn't break down easily. It can take hundreds of years to decompose. And even then, it only breaks into smaller pieces known as microplastics. These microplastics are contaminating the environment for generations to come. We now look at the health impacts of plastic manufacturing. The process of making plastic releases harmful chemicals into the air, including nickel, ethylbenzene, ethylene oxide, and benzene. These toxic chemicals are dangerous to human health. Breathing in or being exposed to them over time can lead to a variety of health problems, which include respiratory issues like asthma and other lung diseases, heart problems that increase the risk of heart attacks, neurological disorders affecting how the brain and nerves function. Cancer risks increase, as some of these chemicals are known to cause tumors in humans. Microplastic contamination plastics don't just affect the environment, they also directly impact human health through microplastic contamination. Over time, plastics break down into tiny particles called microplastics. These particles are so small that they can be found in the air we breathe, the water we drink, and even the food we eat. When microplastics enter our bodies, they can cause chronic inflammation to the body's immune response to foreign substances, which in turn can lead to long-term health problems. Cardiovascular diseases are one problem that increases the risk of heart failure and strokes. Diabetes is another, as some studies suggest a link between plastic exposure and metabolic disorders. Neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's are examples where plastic chemicals can damage brain cells. Many types of cancer causes are due to the presence of toxic substances in microplastics. Governments around the world are starting to realize the dangers of plastic production and are taking steps to reduce its impact. Some measures they include are product design rules to make plastics easier to recycle and limits on carbon emissions to slow down climate change. Many parts of the world are starting to ban single-use plastics like plastic bags and straws, which are often used only once and then thrown away. In response to growing concerns, the plastic industry is exploring new ways to make plastic production more sustainable. Some innovations include bioplastics. These are plastics made from renewable materials like corn or sugarcane instead of fossil fuels. While this is a promising step, bioplastics still come with challenges, like how they break down and their overall environmental footprint. New recycling technologies like pyrolysis and improved mechanical recycling are making it easier to turn old plastics into new products. This could help reduce waste and cut down on the need for virgin plastic. Biodegradable plastics are designed to break down more easily in the environment, but they still face challenges in real-world conditions, like the need for specific environments, heat, moisture, to degrade properly. In conclusion, we have a multifaceted problem with complex solutions. The impact of polymer or plastic manufacturing is wide-reaching, affecting the climate, natural ecosystems, and human health. Solving these issues isn't easy and will require a combination of strategies, including tougher government regulations, innovative industry practices, and changes in how we use and dispose of plastic. We all have a role to play in reducing plastic's harmful effects, whether it's by choosing more sustainable products, supporting recycling efforts, or advocating for stronger environmental policies. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit that like button, comment, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.